Blood Hunt, Flashpoint. Road.
I understand your frustration, Jakaro, but there's only so much of your bluster I'm prepared to take.
What's going on?
Theron's been captured by the Revanites. Data from the Nova Blades hinted at the location of a Revanite safe house in Raiders Cove. We looked into it and were ambushed.
They wouldn't bother taking Theron prisoner unless they needed something from him.
Were I in their position, I'd do everything I could to learn how much Theron knows. Whatever the case, I stand by my decision to not impede in Theron's abduction. And I know Theron would too, now he's in a position to do what he does.
Where do you stand on this, D4?
Me? No one ever asked my opinion. Not even the hairy lug here. You honor me. Jakaro does make an excellent point, but then so does Miss Beniko. Ultimately, I think we should go after Agent Sean, as it will allow us to plow through as many Revanites as possible.
Hopefully you fared better with the Mandalorians.
Revan has a fleet of warships on standby.
Of course. From examining the Nova Blades data, it looks as though they've been routing Imperial and Republic fleets here to Rishi.
So, the Empire and Republic are drawn into a full-scale battle. And whoever's left standing, the Revanites pick off.
And we still don't know who we can trust. We need to interfere with the Revanites' plans, if not stop them outright.
Yes, it's true. I was able to pinpoint several communications originating from another island. I'm told there's a Rishi village on the outskirts. I can't imagine they would resent our presence there.
I'm not telling them I'm some pirate.
I don't imagine you'll have to. The Rishi do seem to be very hands-off, from my understanding.
We have to assume Revan's expecting a resistance force now. You should expect to find patrols along the way.
Right, so onward to this other island. So we find Agent Sean. I'd really like to buy the stronghold here, but a little expensive. Okay. Oh, I've got to talk to. So,
I'll go. I'm here.
Canyon.
or new.
Are you in charge here?
We don't really operate that way, but I can act as that sort of figure if you require it of me. How might I help?
What do you call this place?
The village doesn't have a name. It's just where we Rishi live. Rishi or otherwise, anyone living here chooses when and for how long of their own accord.
I suppose now that we've left Raiders Cove, you're going to start complaining about them instead of the pirates.
You cleared the path well, and made a friend.
I am called a Renkau.
The other inhabitants on this island. Are you in contact with them? Do you know what they're up to?
If an individual Rishi chooses to get involved with others, that's that Rishi's choice. Otherwise, we tend to see no reason to inquire. These other inhabitants they have also kept to themselves. Strangely, their encampment appears to be segregated. One group looks like her, the other is less intense.
If they have more of you in their roster, I might be joining the Revanites.
You flatter me.
If their Sith Lords are anywhere near as deadly as Lana, we're in deeper trouble than when we almost became fish food on Manan.
So there's a camp for Imperial traitors and one for Republic Revanites. And they're not exactly friends. This may provide an opportunity, either to extract atonement for their deception or to employ a little deception of our own.
It's an opportunity to thin the ranks, is what it is.
Your zeal for making heads roll never ceases to surprise me, D4. But don't worry yourself, it may yet come to that.
I'll take a closer look at these Revanite camps.
And we'll attempt to establish a better grasp of their activities.
I hope we can establish where Agent Shan is being held.
As do I.
We Rishi would be grateful for your help around the village. If you choose to provide it, of course. Savor your travels.
Right, well, definitely don't need Rishi prep. Okay, let's head off. And see what we can find. And do take a while as well. Oh, too bad, I guess. Picking up the Exonium. Yeah. I should be able to sneak in here. It's probably a bonus, isn't it?
One more down.
Yeah. This guy I want then.
I've been working against the Revanites since I realized what they wanted. Take these codes. You can purge their databanks, ruin their systems.
I think there's a
the codes work. I suggest you leave.
When the way opens, I'll depart.
Be patient, Sergeant, but be ready. As soon as we have word from Revan, our work begins.
Lord Ivris, sir.
It's you, the Imperial Ghost. We're found out. I suppose Darth Mar sent you to fight his battle for him. Seems his usual way. No, better still. You learned about us and thought Mar could be in on it. You're here on your own. We have the upper hand.
You might think you're in a position of strength. But this very second, your Republic friends are plotting to take you down.
Like me, they are resolute in their beliefs. They won't falter.
Meaning you don't even have a contingency plan in place. What if the sworn enemies camped right next to you decide to revert to type?
She makes an excellent point, my lord.
It does seem we've been less than a step ahead for some time now. Our position at our heels and in the shadows. You'll get no further resistance from me. I can't vouch for every last Imperial Revanite, of course, but I can speak for those present.
Smart thinking, Sith.
I'm going to send out a team to look into your claims about the Republic Revanites. Could be you're onto something.
Guys, I'm wearing the outfit. So character likes to he scored. And oh, it's oh, that's it was 15. Cam. Really? Experience. Six more. There's two up there.
There have been reports of skirmishes in the area. I want you to stay alert for anything out of the ordinary.
Such as?
5 stars. Be ready to fire on my mark.
You should be more worried about the saboteurs Lord Ivris ordered to infiltrate your camp.
Nice try, but I don't buy it. Ivris wouldn't turn against the cause.
Ivris asked me to help him, but I'm looking after the greater good.
You're a Revanite? I thought I would have been informed. Go! Get everyone on the lookout for movement from the Imperials.
Ivris must be looking around for Theron Shan, to use him against you somehow.
What? No, he's well aware that Shan's in the Valley Stronghold. I'm gonna have words with Ivers when this is all over, I'll tell you that.
You Republic types. You're far too trusting. Lana, Theron's being held in a valley stronghold. Could be Revan is there as well.
I'll have D4 see what the Rishi know about it. We'll work out a plan of attack once you've returned.
Yep, I scored. Good. Okay, so back to Lana.
I've never met a people quite like the Rishi. Pragmatic, accommodating, reasonable. If it wasn't for the climate, I'd consider staying.
I'm sure we have more important things to discuss.
Yes, of course. Rishi observations surrounding the Revanite stronghold fit what we know. They're holding powerful warships on standby, and they're well protected.
Did any of the Rishi see Theron?
No, all we know is what you were told, that he's been taken there. We've been unable to reach the Imperial fleet nearing Rishi, but I can confirm from the Novablade's data logs that Darth Marr's flagship is among them.
There's far more at stake here than the life of one Dark Counselor.
Fair enough, if that's how you feel. I merely thought you'd want to be fully informed. Press on. Stall their ships if you can, and we'll do what we can from here to reach the fleet and lend support as needed.
I'm no pushover, but you aren't joking. We do hope Agent Shan is recovered.
Yes, preferably alive. Now go show the Revanites, and, fate willing, Revan himself, why you are not to be trifled with.
Skyridge set. It's a look, isn't it? Not bad. Yep. Disabling warships. I don't know if you're watching into the incidents, let me know. Used to be a oh wow 70. There used to be a Datacron. Had to kill 3 of these Groffins that were had to kill all of them till special ones spawned. When the special ones spawned, then you could maybe a E or something. I can. But to place all of those. Go this way. One's back up the top here, isn't it? Knew she was going to aggro. Hey mate, how you going? Hope you're having a good day.
Want some of this?
Just doing Rise of the Hutt Cartel missions at the moment. This one, it's up here. Hopefully we'll be able to hit that bonus. Ship to go. I think there's a... That's one of the missions that I... Yeah. That turret.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
Right, 3 warships done. Great. Yep. I know where you're watching from. Oh, here's that mission. Yeah, let's do this one. 'Cause this is...
Fellow servants of Revan, we are readying the anti-air cannons. If our attackers bring vessels to reinforce, we will be prepared.
Quite like this mission. And need to kill some more Revanites anyway. Two, that's it. More. Okay. Again. Same two every time. know in the chat there where you're watching from.
The enemy is commandeering our defenses. Shut down the cannons. We've lost this battle.
Alright, let's go access a communication terminal. For some reason it's all the way up here. All the way there. Probably let's do this. Nope.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
I'm starting to get the hang of slicing. Theron's influence, I suppose. Give me 1 second. There. A hollow record of Theron under interrogation. Coordinates are coming your way.
And Revan?
No indication he's there, but no indication he isn't either. I wouldn't let my guard down.
So hopefully, Revan, Theron. Yeah.
You've interfered enough. You will fall. The plan remains intact.
Revan.
I should have known the Empire would send one of its lapdogs to try and find me. You should never have bothered.
What have you done with Theron?
Theron Shan's fate doesn't matter. Neither does yours. I'm changing the fate of the galaxy itself.
If what you're doing is so great for the galaxy, why not work together?
I can't deny that we'd make powerful allies. But you didn't tear a path through Rishi and my Revanites to help me. The only upside in your being here, really, is that you get to bear witness. My plan's too far along for you to stop it now.
Don't listen to him. It's not over yet.
Are you okay? Thought I'd lost you for good there.
Yeah, sorry. Almost made it out the front door when I saw you'd shown up to rescue me. Should have known you would. Don't know how much Lana or Revan told you, but he's lured the Imperial and Republic command fleets to Rishi.
Revan wants to draw them into a fight. Try to take out the leadership.
It'll barely be a fight. Revanites embedded on both sides are gonna sabotage shields, weapons, you name it. And we can't warn them. Revan had the Nova Blades build him a signal jammer. No communications at all up in Rishi space. It'll be a bloodbath.
The next time I see you in person, you won't be pulling off any miraculous survival.
Actually, I doubt I'll ever see you again.
This place is coming down. Soon.
You could have joined me, Theron. Understandably, you're as tenacious as I ever was. Goodbye.
Deal with these droids. Hate that. Get knocked out of the AoE.
Hello? Are you there?
Lana? What just happened?
I appear to have sliced through 4 layers of encryption to remotely deactivate the power core.
Just in the nick of time.
Good job.
Don't know if I could have managed that even.
Theron, good to know you're alive. I heard everything. About the jammer, all of it. We need to regroup for an immediate attack. Whatever happens, be proud of what we've accomplished up to now. See you soon.
Right. Okay, back to Rishi.
All right, take it easy. I'm not exactly 100%, and you're not exactly gentle.
Oh, good! The team's back together again. All thanks to you for saving Theron, of course.
No one told you to talk, droid.
Theron, you have the intelligence on this signal jammer. You start.
Right. The intelligence I gathered in the company of several interrogation probes while being held against my will. Jammer's on a nearby island. You've probably seen it. Can't be sliced remotely. Lots of Revanite zealots protecting it. The usual hopeless nightmare, basically.
The way you two are behaving toward each other, I want to know what's going on.
It's nothing that can't wait.
Time's running short. You know what to do. It's what you always do. Triumph.
Righto then. Don't bad actually. Alright, a quick stop. Stronghold, just to make sure I don't go over the credit cap. Back into it. Just sell some stuff. frontal assault. This way. Yeah, I think this is the flashpoint actually. Yeah, I should be able to do this. Hey, man can lol. How do I rank the classes? Wanting to DPS or wanting to heal? If you're talking about, and also DPS, yeah. Are you located in the US or outside the US? The only reason I ask that is because I've found as a player in Australia connecting to US servers.
Don't know if you can read me, but I've arrived.
We read you. Playing EU. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've just found as a melee DPS, so you're Jedi Sentinel, Jedi Knight, basically. Jedi Shadow.
The jammer's in sight.
Perfect, and I just hit the jackpot. An exhaustive list of Revanite traders on both fleets. I'll do what I can to guide you through, but that signal jammer might cause some hiccups.
Yeah, the melee classes, if you have a really bad ping, so mine's about 200, goes between 2 to 350. I'm connected to US servers. Found those melee classes can be difficult to play in PvP. Personally, my favorite is the Jedi Sage or the Sith Sorcerer. The same class. That's just because it's got good range DPS. And I've played that most of the time. Recently started healing on it as well, so you've got that flexibility too. If you're talking about melee though, assuming your ping is not bad, personally I really like this Scoundrel or the Agent. Yeah, sneaky melee DPS, can't beat it. Partly why I'm leveling this character now, actually. But yeah, good question. I think as well, yeah, try them all out. The ones that you enjoy playing.
you my gun.
Yeah, does that answer your question though? Or I should say, hopefully I've done a good job answering your question. Yeah. The ones I've played the most in PvP would have to be Sage, as I mentioned.
Okay, you're in. There's a force field between you and that jammer.
Scoundrel.
You'll have to gather a set of security codes to pass through. Signal's going to start breaking up soon. Talk to you when you get that jammer shut down.
The sniper as well, actually. I've played the sniper a fair bit. The lack of mobility for the sniper can be a problem, but again, similar to the Sage, it's a good ranged class. Which class have you been playing in PvP?
We cannot fail! The galaxy needs us!
Nearly got her before. Oh. Nearly got her before they all passed the lightning ball skill. Upgrade. Oh, nice. That's a cool color. Right. On them. Go this way, the right direction. Where my companion's gone.
Pilot base, hostile engagement initiated. Shouldn't take long. Priming electromatrix. Surrender now or face immediate extermination. Put your weapons down! Taking damage! Friendlies acknowledged. Lost it!
Right, now they got it before the ends.
Lost it! Systems critical!
5 yeah. Eternal Contender. That's interesting. Vengeance. Probably better than 152.
Nice, I'm in. Uploading the files.
Come in. Can anyone read me?
I'm here. And you are on Rishi.
Darth Ma, you have traitors in your fleet. Scores of them, acting under orders from Revan.
Revan is alive?
He wants you to destroy each other up there.
Have the fleet powered down all weapons. Do it now.
Your people should have a list of the traitors.
Finally, an open line.
Grandmaster Sean, it appears we have been set upon each other by your ancestor.
Yes, we were notified by an agent of ours whose planet's side. We're taking measures to detain the traitors among us.
As are we. Given the nature of the threat, I suggest we speak in person.
Very well. A neutral location.
There's a pirate town on Rishi. My team will send the coordinates.
That will do.
Alright, back to the safe house. Back to this safe house.
Then we are agreed. A truce. For the time being.
Well, isn't this interesting? Did I miss any especially lively topics?
In fact, we were just wrapping up.
Shatil Shan, Grand Master of the Jedi Order. Your intervention allowed us to defend ourselves against the Revanite fleet. Many thousands owe their lives to your actions.
And the all-encompassing rot of the Order of Revan has been excised from our fleets. Now we turn to the matter of
himself.
My agent here has discovered that Revan's on the fourth moon of Yavin, where he believes the last spark of the Sith Emperor resides.
Revan intends to return the Emperor from the brink of death, so he may finally be destroyed.
You told her about the Emperor? That he isn't dead?
Yes, I did. The Emperor is not the being he once was. He now hungers for the end of life itself. He would consume us all. In resurrecting the Emperor, Revan believes he will succeed where others have failed. But the Emperor will prove far too powerful for Revan or anyone else.
Darth Mar and I will be leading a joint strike force on Yavin 4 to put an end to Revan's plan. I hope you'll join us.
As do I. For the Empire and for the galaxy.
That went surprisingly well, I think.
Yeah, it's nice to see the Empire and Republic can work together without stabbing each other in the back.
It was the right move arranging for your capture. We've succeeded, haven't we?
Unbelievable. Where's the trust, huh? Did it go wander off someplace, or was it never there to start with?
With all that's going on around us, we have to be able to trust each other. You owe Theron an apology.
At the risk of seeming egotistical, I will not apologize for being right.
Do it.
Theron, I recognize that I betrayed your trust, and for that I'm sorry.
Isn't there anything else you wanted first?
Yes. Will that be all?
Lana, I think it's time Theron and I got to know each other a little better.
I see. Then I suppose I'll make myself useful somewhere.
I believe Miss Beniko was implying that I am not worthless. Not entirely.
I love it. She calls me her agent. Like it's sheer coincidence we have the same name. Though it's not like Master SWTOR raised me, or like we do any mother-son stuff. Just an odd way to refer to your kid, you know?
What do you expect? Jedi aren't exactly the sentimental types. And she's head Jedi.
Yeah, I hear you. Conned a lot of Imperial agents with phony backstories over the years. Here I am telling you the straight-up truth. I'm the enemy. At least, I will be again if we live through it all. Gotta say, though, I've enjoyed this while it's lasted.
It isn't over yet.
And they said if I ever kissed an imp, I'd spontaneously implode.
Maybe by the time we reach Yavin 4.
Not the most subtle hint, but yeah, we need to get going. I'll have Jakaro plot a route to Yavin 4. Who knows? Maybe if we ask nice, Revan will stop.
Well, I think gonna finish up there. Seems like a logical point in the story to finish. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Please hit that follow button. You can find me on Twitter as well, and YouTube too. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.